Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc Schlock Top 10s, where I'm doing a countdown of my own personal picks, the worst clown horror movies. Now, before I get into this countdown, I just want to say that if there is anybody out there who has a legitimate fear of clowns and you don't want to watch this video, I'm perfectly okay with that. I have talked to a lot of people in the past who have a fear of clowns, and after talking to them after a little while, I started understanding why. And it to me it was a little bit strange to kind of think and figure out, why are people afraid of clowns? But well, once I heard their stories and why and everything like that, it really started making a lot of sense. So again, if you don't want to watch this video, that's okay. But if you do choose to share the video, I really hope it doesn't pop up on anybody's channel where they have a serious fear of clowns, because I'd really feel bad about that. And but if you've made it this far and you're still watching the video, then obviously you don't have much of a worry about clowns or anything like that. But these are my own personal picks for the top 10 worst clown horror movies. Now, I will say this much, though. Two of my all-time favorites are Stephen King's It and Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I can watch those constantly. Those are a couple of great ones, but these ones, not so much. But let's get into our countdown for the top 10 worst clown horror movies. At number 10, it's Killjoy, a movie that, well, I'm kind of 50-50 on. I liked it, but kind of didn't like it. But I don't know. I don't know if I really want to review this sometime in the near future, but if anybody out there wants me to, well, I'll take you up on your offer or on your request. Number 9 goes to Scary or Die, an anthology horror movie that involves a clown story that really, honestly, made no friggin' sense. At number 8, Camp Blood 2. Definitely a very low-budget horror movie. Kind of sort of picks up where the first one left off at, but unfortunately it wasn't much better than the first one. Number 7 goes to Secrets of the Clown, a movie I reviewed some time ago, and just really thought it was one of the worst horror movies of all time. Extremely bad. Number 6, speaking of extremely bad, goes to Camp Blood. Honestly, at first I thought this was supposed to be some sort of a Friday the 13th ripoff, but yeah, it was god-awful. Number 5 goes to Clown. This is a movie that is not very well known, but it's a little over an hour long. It's about an hour of my life I'm not going to get back anytime soon. Number 4 goes to Clown Camp Massacre. This one was just plain god-awful. I think it could have been a little bit better, but unfortunately, I wasn't laughing. Number 3 goes to Dahmer vs. Gacy. To explain this one, yeah, it's definitely no face-off horror movie. It's just low-budget idiocy. Number 2 goes to Sick, Serial, Insane Clown Killer. Pretty good slight twist in the movie, but the entire movie in itself not even worth watching or wasting your time on to watch. But my pick for the worst clown horror movie ever goes to Mr. Jingles. Bad acting, horrible gore. Nothing about this movie was even remotely good. It was really downright god-awful and terrible. So there you guys have it, my picks for the top 10 worst clown horror movies. And I also want to say that a week ago we lost a great actor who has appeared in numerous movies, but he was probably best known for the Maniac Cop trilogy, Robert Zdar. And though some people believed he was stabbed to death, it actually turns out he passed away from a heart attack. And I also want to give a shout out to a YouTuber who has an excellent series of videos on his channel. The channel is called Screaming Soup. Definitely go check out that channel and give that guy a subscribe. The guy who runs the channel actually met Robert Starr at a convention and said he was a really nice guy and he loved his fans. And after reading that, I felt a little bit better about his passing. But Robert Starr, he will be missed very, very much. Let's just hope that Maniac Cop remake will do the original a little bit of justice. Yeah, I doubt it. Speaking of remakes, if you guys still want to send me your picks for the worst horror movie remakes, please do. These are ones you thought sucked. Send in as many as you like. And if you sent me in some before and if you want to do it again, please do that as well. But if you have a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, or fantasy horror movie that made you basically want to pile into a car full of people and drive away from this place that you watched it at, send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you so very, very much for watching. For Doc Schlock Top 10s, as always, stay strong and rock on. I have no idea why I have a clown barfing a rainbow into a toilet for the picture, but maybe he saw these movies too and he just felt like puking a rainbow, or maybe just ate too many Skittles or something. My vomit never ever looked like a rainbow after I ate a whole bag of Skittles. Would have been kind of cool though. Taste the rainbow and puke it back up again.